Laka'lelup?
Laka'lelup?
Laka'lelup!
What in the world is Laka'lelup?
Have you heard about a Laka'lelup?
Are you going to the Laka'lelup?
Let's all meet up at the Laka'lelup.
Yeah, that was perfect. Laka'lelup!
Good afternoon, Hungamaheshi. My name is Tyler Rupert. I'm a Washoe tribal member. We're here at Lake Tahoe, Nevada, called Da'awaga, which is the shore, edge of the water. Every indigenous tribe has a story of origin. Well, the Washoe tribal story of origin begins in this Lake Tahoe basin at these very shores in this very water. Our origin is here, and in the summertime we would live here, and then when the winters came along we would move to the valleys and the lowlands, and then every spring we would come up here and we'd all gather together, and these gatherings are called Laka'lelup.
So on August 30th there will be a Laka'lelup up here in Tahoe, and me and my dad will be demonstrating on how to make bows and arrows and our different traditional arts.
Laka'lelup is always meant to not only myself, but passed down from my great-grandfather and grandfather, that it's a cultural gathering. It's a time that we can get together and not only share our culture, but to be able to express our traditional ways, such as our rabbit drives, our fish gathering, and not only for hunting, but also for collecting our traditional foods, such as when's the right time to gather the berries, when's the right time to harvest our pine nuts. In addition to that, when was the appropriate time to come together and pray for the different harvesting of these animals, along with our songs and our dance, when we can come together and be able to share our culture of our dance and our songs.
When I first started learning my culture, I was probably around when I could just walk. And then me and my dad started making different arts, and that's when it kind of took off. I plan on preserving the tradition and culture of the Washoe people by demonstrating different things and doing different talks and passing it on to my children.
In this Laka'lelup we participate in games and storytelling and passing news on. We would also exchange food and thought and renewing relationships. And we would have these Laka'lelups twice a year. Once in the spring when we return to the Lake Tahoe Basin, and once again when we leave. And we've always did this in a ritual of prayer and sanctity, for the lake is sacred. The teachings of my great-grandfather Henry Moses Rupert, he explained to me that water is the essential form of life. Without water there would be no life. Therefore our power comes from the water, and the water's clarity and purity is of utmost importance. We maintain this water clarity and a clean value and a clean lifestyle that supports the water and our lives together.